Hello, welcome to Enots Engineering. I'm Alan. In today's video I'll be repairing my chuck key. The hexagon on the end has worn out. That's probably why I've broken a few of the chuck screws. And also we'll be reviewing some tools that I've been sent. Two lathe tools with carbide inserts. There's the inserts. And also a set of drills. So these drills are high-speed steel cobalt. So let's go into the workshop and see how we got on. Okay, this is my 4-jaw chuck key. I've removed the tommy bar from the other end, and now I'm trying to get the hexagon out by machining away the welding that was holding it in. You can see that the hexagon has got a worn end which we've been using, so I can turn that round, put the worn end in and use the new end on the hexagon. This parcel's arrived from China, from Banggood. They've sent me some parts they want me to have a look at and review, and I'll show you what I found and what I had to do with them. A set of carbide tips, lathe tool with a carbide tip holder, 2 Allen keys, another lathe tool, 2 Allen keys, so basically a left hand and a right hand turning tool, a set of drills, a set of twist drills from 10mm to 1.5 in 0.5 increments. It says they're high-speed steel M35 cobalt drills. The downside is that they arrived in a plastic bag, so you've got no stand to put them in. The drills will be tested over the next few weeks to see how they perform. It just fits in the tool holder. I don't think I'll be able to set that to centre height. The problem with the tool is that it's too high for this machine, and yet on the website it says from the base of the tool to the top of the tool tip it's 10mm. I think they mean from the base of the tool to the top of the tool pad, and then you've got another 5mm to add on with the tool tip. So we need to do some milling in the lathe. And the first thing I've done is put the tool in, tool post sidewards. I'm going to machine about 1mm off here so I can get the tool height set correctly. It's not a problem with the tool, it's just that the tool is on the maximum size of my tool holder, so if I'd have had the next size down it would have been no problem. There's fly cutter in. Basically it's a piece of steel bar with the drilled and tapped grub screw and a piece of high-speed steel shaped, sharpened up. I fitted the first lathe tool in the tool post and set it to centre height, and here you can see how the swarf is coming off the tool. This is in slow motion. Here's my chuck key. I've just polished it up, turned off some of the marks, and this was the end of the chuck key. Before it was in that way, and as you can see it's a bit rounded off, so I've cut through the welding. I'm going to turn it round, put it back in that way, get it re-welded, and then you can see there's a better profile there of the hexagon. This is his second lathe tool. The material is really tough, took the edge off my tool, so I'm having to grind it in the tool and cutter grinder to get the 1mm clearance. These are the two turning tools that I was sent, left hand and a right hand. They both take the same tip. With them came a box of tips. The problem I had was that I had to machine the bottoms of both tools because the distance between the face and the top of the tip is quite big, because they've got this pad underneath that raises the tip up further, so that's quite a big distance. And the problem I have with my tool holder is that I can't go any lower. It hits the cross slide, so I can't go any lower than the bottom of the tool adjustment, which meant this tip was still about 1 millimetre too high. So what I've had to do on both parts is machine 1 millimetre off the bottom to put the tip on centre line so I can use them. As tools they're quite useful. As I say, you get the carbide tips with it, and they're double sided, so you've got 6 tips to use on one piece. So would I buy these? Yes, I think I would. What remains to be seen is how long the carbide tip lasts. If I was going to order these, I would look at the size, next size down, so that this is reduced. They do what they're supposed to do. The two tools and the carbide inserts come as one item. Oh well, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to see you next time on Enots Engineering.